Thanks, Prime Minister. I think I echo my colleagues when we talk about actually having a very productive meeting, and something that I believe we all firmly took a stance on today was the issue of combating and tackling cyberbullying. It was wonderful to hear from the E-Commissioner, and I think the facts are very clearly on the table here. 1 in 5 children are experiencing cyberbullying. There's been an increase of around 34% in complaints. Parents are feeling helpless. I'd like to thank all those families that have written into my office personally telling me their stories. And I actually believe now that we, by coming together and putting on the COAG table, that there is a clear path forward for our education ministers to look at what's happening in terms of awareness and tackling this issue at an educational level. That'll come back to COAG, and hopefully we can have a national summit later on in the year. But we also know that national awareness is very important to communicating to parents, giving them the tools about able to talk about these issues with their children. This is a very important issue because it impacts on so many people in our nation. And just stop for a moment and think about it. Our world is changing. With this digital world, the bullying is leaving that school gate, and it is following children into their homes, into their bedrooms, and it is having a devastating impact on their lives. And we've seen the tragic consequences of what that can actually do. So I want to thank the support that I have received nationally. I'd like to thank the Prime Minister for bringing the E-Commissioner along today, and I think she is doing amazing work, and like she mentioned, Australia is actually at the forefront of leading this initiative. So I want to thank the Prime Minister for that. Just a couple of other issues I wanted to mention in relation to meeting with our Indigenous leaders. I thought that was very powerful, hearing their personal stories. But if we're going to talk about closing the gap, we need to not end partnerships, and remote housing is crucial, especially in some remote parts of our state, where that funding is powering economic development in these communities. 800 jobs in Queensland alone are created with some of this funding, and apprentices as well. So I'm going to continue conversations with the Commonwealth on that. And finally, in relation to health, I'm heartened to hear that we will see some more details about the proposal from the federal government hopefully next week. But at the moment, Queensland cannot sign up to that because we are owed back pay of about $168 million, and that would have repercussions into the future of some $4 billion. So thank you very much, Prime Minister, and I echo the comments of my colleagues that today was a very, very productive meeting.
Thank you.